we go. You think anything good has ever come out of these corporate science projects?
Guess we're gonna have to listen to this Jasper guy one last time.
This facility is currently experiencing a heightened security event. Accessing this facility requires voice. Please.
We attest to the zest with our hand on our chest. Be impressed.
Passphrase accepted. Access granted. Welcome, Dr. Jasper.
Well, looks like Monarch ain't the only place they gave up on.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Katrina time.
And here I was, hoping we'd have the place to ourselves. That's gotta be our pal from the OCI, right? I'm starting to wonder what they're hiding.
Roscoe, it's Georgie. If you're hearing this, you must still be holed up at the Sprat Shack. And you're not gonna like this one bit. I was trying to steal our recordings when things went crazy. I know. Like I said, sorry. And I'm gonna be in a heap of trouble if I don't get them, so if you want to save my bacon, you need to do it for me. I need the 3 interviews we did with Ambrose, this one here, plus another recording of my own. I left that last one with a guy who owed me a favor at the garbage processing office in the chemical waste ravine. I'll leave an automech near Stellar Freighting. It'll want all 5 recordings, plus a passphrase. Glacial Age. Oh, and don't listen to my log, alright? Just stay safe and keep your head down.
Beginning sig- Unexpected noise.
Down they go!
The effects of Compound X are inescapable. The refined excrement of the xenocyte life form. It's a fine powder, very fine. It finds its way into absolutely everything. Even in the water now, and the air. It settles like a veil over all of Gorgon. The laboratory techs get the worst of it. We all appreciated the boost to mood and productivity at first, but we're at each other's throats in an instant now. I've had to break up 2 fistfights this week alone. This aggression must be inherent to the formula, to Compound X. How do I stop it?
Whether you're in a fancy lab or an old rust bucket, one thing's for sure. No one cleans the common area.
Because you take a dream at a time.
Real slick. Isn't the point of a secure off-world lab to keep things like that out?
Making it look easy.
So, this is where that uppity lab coat worked, huh?
You survived. You're remarkably intent on settling my every plan to end you. Especially after I've gone to so much effort to see Gorgon rest in peace. It's a good thing, then, that I finally figured out what you're after. I'll see you soon, little weasel.
I've seen negligence and greed and incompetence run rampant over this colony. But this was evil.
I've seen some reckless operations, but here, it's like they were trying. Sloppy work, poor management. Still, Spacer's Choice spent a fortune on this place.
Starting to think nobody's accountable in this void-forsaken system. No wonder Minnie's trying to clear her name. This kind of disaster is liable to stain a family for
Night falls on Gorgon. Though I suppose it's always dark here in the void. The lab is empty, and I am at last alone. I'm preoccupied with thoughts of the single-celled xenocytes that make their home here on this rock. These primordial creatures persist despite the hostility of their surroundings. No, they require adversity to thrive. Perhaps that's why our bodies react to theirs. There is a harmony in us. The law didn't craft us for the void, yet we scrabble across its cold worlds, building, persisting, as the xenocytes do. We live. Against all odds, we live. But for how long?
You'd think that by now these lab coats would have learned not to mess with these beasts. It never ends well.
Incoming!
They won't try that again.
Unexpected.
I got another fight in me.
About damn time. I need a beer and a shower. Maybe at the same time.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrena time.
It's about damn time. Let's find that journal. I want off this fucking rock.
Let's do this, and then let's get paid.
Welcome to the Adrena Time Synthesis. This productivity automechanical unit is at your disposal. Its normal duties involve, however, reception. Hugh, please direct any questions. According to this facility's hierarchy, there are, not to worry, if a middle manager can, it looks like there are intruders in this facility. Management stretched thin? That's so. After all, Pam, how can I increase your productivity? Spacer's Choice likes to maintain the Adrenatime Synthesis and Manufactory Center. You are now in the lobby. The floors above you are the offices. The floors below you are the sublevels. And the how can I increase your product? Pam helps each and every member of the Spacer's Choice family be the best. Don't think of Pam as your boss. I'm just your pal. Here, with Pam at the helm, you'll never... Feeling down? Pam is loaded with over 1,000 encouraging schedule slipping? You'll be a team player. Uh-oh. Has dissident propaganda corrupted your workforce? With a 98.3%... How can I increase your productivity today? Did you know that keeping your workers alive boosts productivity? When Pam's emergency combat protocols are activated, warning. Due to power consumption, combat protocols can... Spacer's Choice policy. Pam is fully customizable to fit your preferred management. Some limitations apply. Hate messing with tangled cables or confusing batteries? With Pam, you'll never have to. Just pop out of batteries and need emergency combat protocols cannot be engaged. Please ensure that password incorrect, but I love your How can I increase your productivity today? Emergency combat protocols cannot be engaged. How can I increase your product?
Are those eyes following us? Who would build such a creepy thing?
Can't buy taste.
Huh? Oh, you are...
Ready for more.
Yeah, you've got some nimble fingers, Captain. know if I'm impressed or suspicious. They're building something here, and it probably ain't good.
Everyone all right?
Phineas would love this.
It is pretty, though, in a maniacally wasteful way. This is the place, right? Let's find that journal.
That's enough. Gorgon is mine. Go now, and I'll...
Captain, there's a vent in the corner. Could be our way out.
Nicely done.
I can take a hint.
Happy day of the week. How can I... Emergency combat protocols cannot be... Please ensure... This unit's power rating is... Error. Employee's biometric ID does not match this unit's designated manager. Pretend that this... Like any good manager, Pam employees passing out verbal management, engaging emergency.
We are receiving an incoming signal, Captain.
Captain, I see you've made some headway on Gorgon. Mother's old work terminal just lit up with a bunch of new What about Mother's journal? Any progress? Are you accusing me of deception? Captain, I would never. Can you hear me, Captain? I'm getting some interference on my end. Captain. Captain!
Hello again, little weasel. I must admit, you've surprised me. I threw nearly everything I had at you, and you overcame it all. Well spotted, Captain. We've both played our roles well, but it seems you've got the edge. I may have gravely underestimated you. You were smart to hire her, Wilhelmina. Well done.
Mother! You're alive! And still on Gorgon? I thought she was. Whoever thought a lone scientist could survive for 5 years on Gorgon? This is so you, Mother. Inserting yourself where you aren't needed and at the worst possible time.
Am I disrupting your vanity project?
Mother is going to fill your head with lies about me and Gorgon. Have you come back just to ruin everything again, Mother? At least this time I have the power to...
Captain, this is a distraction. Let's set our differences aside and focus on what matters.
I may not have told you all of the facts, but I'm going to lay out everything I know. You can decide for yourself what to do with it. By now, you realize that Project Gorgon was devoted to a single drug, Adrenatime. A drug that hit the market in spite of calamitous side effects. The project was a colossal failure, but you and I are going to revive it from the ashes. Adrenatime was a lie. Our drug will fulfill its broken promise for workers and employers across the colony. Mother wasn't equal to the task. Thankfully for us both, I'm not my mother. What you've seen is the result of Mother's leadership. Mother's journal contains the activation codes for the Adrenatime synthesizer. We're going to start again. And this time, with everything Project Gorgon... Who else? Spacer's Choice. After I show them the error, if I can improve the...
Finally, a sensible question. I am the head of Project Gorgon, its grand mastermind. I created Adrenatime because I believed, arrogantly, foolishly, that I could uplift. I failed. If she insists on holding to course, I agree. My work has already destroyed.
What about my life, Mother? The Ambrose name has no dignity anymore. I can't even show my face around Bazan. It's no laughing matter, Captain. What good every day? Adrenatime is the break we can't fit into the schedule. The office with a window... It's a bandage, not a cure. Halcyon is wounded.
Don't let those bloodless leeches at Spacer's Choice walk you down this perilous path, Wilhelmina.
As usual, Mother... I'd have trusted my team rather than sabotage their efforts. And I wouldn't have stolen their glory.
You don't know what you're talking about. I did everything to support, but you're nothing more than an empty-headed...
You see what I mean? Mother is afraid of being outdone by her empty-headed daughter. And she'll do... If I can save the colony... Social engineering takes generations, and we don't have the luxury of time. You've seen... With Adrenatime, we can increase worker productivity. Imagine if we flooded the market with drugs that actually... We won't be exploiting workers any longer. We'll be celebrating them.
No, this is madness. The project...
Gorgon is a cautionary tale. We agree on that much. But if we go into this with open eyes, then history doesn't have to repeat. I need that facility online, but I can't do it while Mother's still a problem. By now, she'll have shut down the Gorgon reactor.
Don't do this, Wilhelmina. Minnie...
Adrenatime is our future.
Return to my family's manor, Captain. Use the executive override code in my journal to activate the NDA protocol for my terminal. It will destroy the Gorgon drug synthesizer and put an end to Adrenatime for good. My daughter's gotten her hooks into you. I understand. But I know you are more than her foolish little... She will try to force you to fight her. You don't have to. She is still my...
Captain, in light of recent events, I'm putting the manor under lockdown. Until Mother is dealt with, anyone who lands here is presumed hostile. Finish the job.
I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
As always, anything... Now that we've got... It's not my place to say, Captain. You run this crew. I merely... I believe Minnie means well, but she's playing with forces she doesn't understand. And I don't just mean Adrena time. Even were she to succeed, what would it mean to the people of this colony? And even in the... You've seen how they rationalize even the most abhorrent corporate practices. The board will work them to death even more effectively than they do currently. You may very well be right, but it will not be easy. Will that be all?
Felix, your apps is surely not gonna believe.
Something. And I thought my... Hey, you're the captain because you're the one who has to think about this. I'm just along. You know I'm not one to pass up a good payday. But after everything we've seen, handing Gorgon back to Spacer's Choice doesn't sit right. Dr. Ambrose may be almost as crazy as Phineas, but she may be right, too. We done with the introspection? I'd rather... What's on your mind? From his arm? The decay makes it hard to tell. Could be a lot of things. Torn off by something with big teeth, torn off by something with big claws, torn off by someone with... Or maybe he just got too close to heavy... Sure. Some...
Can't help wondering if we're doing the right thing. For us, the Ambroses, or even... Ain't no good can come out of turning that machine back on, Captain. Even with Dr. But she... You mean, like, on a cure? Now there's a power. It won't be easy. If we could if something good comes out of all...
Hey, Cap. We've seen trying to turn rap, but this, if it's true. That's a nice thought, Cap. I knew folks who turned. I've seen it happen. It's a slow... Ain't but a... Well, someone has to be. Marauders are a problem. And at the end of all... Maybe. I suspect whatever... Let's go.
Good to see you, boss. Looks like... I'm glad you asked, because that's an... Project Gorgon was a mistake. I ain't sticking my neck out for Doc Ambrose. She's a monster, just like everybody else on... Justify it however you want. I was wrong about Miss Ambrose. I thought she was different. Miss Ambrose thinks she's doing right by the common worker. But she never hauled boxes for a couple bits a day, or slept alone. Anytime, boss.
I think I'll initiate an unscheduled rest cycle while you're out.
Intruder, please.
I don't think we're getting a warm welcome this time.
The jig is up, Cap. I'd wager we're in for a fight.
Sister, thank you.
Incoming, Captain!
I'll admit, I was expecting a wine cellar. Damn. Mess them up! Someone else will clean this up, right?
Didn't I warn you not to set foot in here until the job... There's nothing to discuss. I can fix... You wasted your time. You'll surprise me, Captain. Once we fix the chemistry of Adrenatime...
Yeah, fight.
The days of the old... Insane people addicted to drugs are Mother's problem. Besides, Mother is... Spacer's choice is only a means to an end. Mother... Stand down? I think not, Captain. People want to buy... Farewell.
Processing, sweeping.
Incoming!
You've finished it, Captain. You've put Gorgon down once and for all. I only wish that Minnie had seen reason. The good we could have done together. Join me for a toast in the drawing room. I do believe you're due a reward.
Stay armed and ready, Captain. I still don't trust her.
Hand to law, Captain. I mean you no harm. Your reasons are your own. Nonetheless, I owe you my thanks. I'll have a drink.
Captain, I believe a celebration is in order. The Gorgon project is dead, and we are not.
Hey, if you don't want it, I'll drink it.
Speak up, Captain. I can't hear. Aren't you a funny one? Shall... Your motives interest me. What matters is that when forced to... My side is... It's funny. When Spacer's Choice released and I sabotaged all the Gorgon facilities, I thought that was the end for me. I find myself at loose ends now. I'll gladly humor one or... I certainly did. Spacer's Choice's negligence, they forced my hand. I began by shredding all of the personnel files in the Office of Creative Incubation. Clarence was so alarmed by my barbarism, he forgot to call the corporate guard. All his precious numbers and all their precious rows. I should have set fire to them. I released the test subjects from human inquiry and auditing. The ghastly thing. Marion was screaming, I think. Though by this point, my memory's hazy. My blood was up, you know. If anyone had dared to stop me. I had faith a strapping heroine would come along someday. I'm joking, obviously. You were a bolt from the blue. Two reasons, actually. I couldn't bear to kill so many of my staff, even though our work... I didn't want to give up on my research. In those early days of the Marauder epidemic, I still, as time went on, but once again, Spacer... He was... Oh, this is fascinating. Down there. It was. But I had my work, and a great... Knowing I lived would have only put her at risk. I destroyed Spacer's Choice's premier research facility. If... I was obsessed with the notion that I might find a cure for the Marauders. That I could right the tremendous... I think I was a little mad. But the problem of the Marauders was... not for lack of trying. I had some close call, but Marauders aren't especially observant. Easy enough to tiptoe past. Before I explain, there's a critical detail. Halcyon is in the midst of a slow-moving crisis. One that will not... The board knows this, but they're not lifting a finger to address it. In the absence of their leadership. So I, with everyone at... Don't be preposterous. Eugenics is snake oil for a pathetic elite who want to believe that they've earned their privileges, and that the my work, if Spacer's Choice had given me time to perfect Adrenatime. I wouldn't expect you to understand my life, but I don't deny your point, Captain. When you learn, was there... Children do not remain so forever. I could have, but I confess, I always found my... In the end... I don't deny that. But I do regret it. What else might I add? Of course. Maybe I'll find a handsome little bolt hole out there in the aether and endeavor. Maybe I'll pick up Spacer's Choice will want Wilhelmina's artwork. Oh, look at...
Rude. She was a little girl.
Oh, please. The colors are muddy, the shadows are all wrong, and it hardly... May I keep this? I'll take that as a yes. Thank you, Captain. I think it'll look a treat on the walls of my hideout. They very well might. I'll take it a day at a time. Run when I have to. Where will the future lead you, Captain? The satisfaction of a job... I'm only joking, of course. Please take this. I know your crew played no small...
Really? No more prepare to die?
Just trying to do my part.
Halcyon owes you both a tremendous... You're right. I can never repay you for your efforts here. Well, it's time we stop looking back. I'd expect nothing less from the... In any case, I do believe this is the end. Law willing, Goodbye, Captain. And thank you again. May the stellar wind be ever at your back.
You know, I'd been assuming this entire stay on your ship thing isn't a permanent arrangement. That said, you ain't been eaten or shot to death yet. Says a lot about the stability of your future. And to be honest, so how's about this? You keep letting me stay on that ship of yours, and I'll keep shooting at the things you point at. Outstanding.
Something on your mind?
This unit expresses dismay.
This unit is current. Please Error. Tilt alarm engaged. And oh, calamity. This unit is current. Please return later. Have a better than. This unit is please Error. Tilt of this unit has been This unit is please Error. Please do not kick this unit. Please return. Have a better than. This unit is please return later. Have a better.
Did you met? Well, I'll be damned. Now I can finally get off this rock and go home. I know it's not much, but take the last of my bits. You've earned it. She couldn't have been. We were together all the time. Except, oh, what could she even... Good fucking law. Headquarters would kill me if they knew. Hell. No. Sometimes it seemed like there could be. Who'd be interested? Ha, sure. Sorry. Not much in the mood for a witty rip. Any other horrible truths you want to reveal to me? Listen, I appreciate you telling me what happened with those records. I need some time to think. Yeah, I'll just see you around.
What's the hurry, right?
fighting me. That's the last of them.
Unexpected noise identified. Security patrol initiated.
You want to know how... I don't even know anymore. Captain Babbage has a... That's it!
First mate, let's say we put this awful business behind us.
Llama? Here's my cut. I'd say you've earned it. And here's a little something extra for your time. Be seeing you, and thanks again. Llama!
We've arrived in Eridanos.